So this is the Lord Shiva is now instructing, and he is instructing the Prachetas. Prachetas are great saints, basically sons. And there are 8 of them. Prachetas are how many? 6 or 8? 8. And they have come by the order of their father to do austerities so that they can take up the responsibility later. They're preparing themselves. And when they come to the beautiful lake, and there they saw Lord Shiva. And Lord Shiva, when he saw this boy so humble, and he, out of compassion, started preaching to them how to serve Krishna. Now this is actually a behavior of a Vaishnava. He is always, not only he is himself happy and drinking the pleasure of service to Krishna. The service to Krishna pleasure is so intoxicating. Right from Balaram, all the living entities in the spiritual world are doing. Balaram is the Vishnu Tattva. And even in the middle world, we see like Lord Shiva or any Devata, they're all enjoying the nectar of service to Krishna. It's a pleasure. It's a taste, mellow. The great pleasure, prasad. And he is not only drinking himself, being the topmost Vaishnava, he wants to share. So he is now instructing them about the glories of Krishna. He is saying Krishna is the origin of the whole manifestation. Yes, we all understand. And the creation happens from, Garbhodaksha Vishnu. And the Garbhodaksha Vishnu lies down in this universe. And from a navel, lotus sprouts, therefore it is called Padmana, Pankajana Maya. And on that the Brahma is born. And Brahma is later given the details and material to do further creation. Actually, he is a secondary creator, not primary creator. And then also there is a meditation that Krishna is a controller of the senses. In fact, we know we cannot control our senses. All of us know. But is there somebody who can control my senses? Yes, that is Krishna. So Krishna is called the controller. You think I am the controller, you are not controlled. You are controlled by the senses. We are controlled by the senses and Krishna is the controller of the senses. That's why we are situated 2 levels down. Krishna is the controller and we are controlled by the senses. Krishna is the controller of the senses. We are somewhere around. And then you are all-pervading Vāsudeva, most powerful, and because of self-illuminated, we are not disturbed by the 6 kinds. Krishna is not disturbed. Different waves and tribulations of Maya, Krishna is not disturbed. He is beyond that. Actually, Prabhupada says, Maya is attacking us. Maya has already declared war. Now suppose Pakistan has already declared war on India and is hitting, throwing bombs and all. Can you sleep now? He will attack. You cannot even sleep, he will burn you. Correct? The same way, if somebody has declared war on you, you have to act. There is no way of not acting. They will annihilate you. Correct? Not acting is foolishness. They will hit you. Similarly, Maya has already declared war. We have to act now. We have to counter-attack. It's like it is for our own good, but Krishna's arrangement. Maya declares war on every living entity. Maya has declared war. Come on. And somebody comes now, that's like Kshatriya, he comes to challenge you. Come on. Or the Kshatriya says, okay, ready to fight. You cannot, somebody says, I am come in the night to attack you. You cannot say, okay, kill me. That is foolishness. What do you say? Come on. You want to challenge me? I am ready. So Maya is already attacked. Maya is not waiting, already attacked. And how the Maya is attacking? 2 ways. One is gross. So much rain is going to come in Bangalore now. That is an attack. Attack Maya. Come on. You come to enjoy here. Now say 4 months of 24-hour rain. Be ready. Then how the other way Maya is attacking? And so much heat. Hot. So moist. He is not allowing us to live comfortably. Correct? So many ways Maya is attacking us. Gross. Now leg is paining. Head is paining. So many ways Maya is attacking us. And not only Maya attacks us through the gross ways, Maya also attacks us through the subtle ways. What are the subtle ways Maya is attacking? The mind, the harassment, desires, billions of desires are dragging. Come on, enjoy like this. Come on. Externally Maya is attacking, internally Maya is attacking. War is going at all levels. A normal enemy will attack on the outside, no? Suppose you have an enemy, what you will do? He will try to make your life miserable, but only externally. He has no access to the mind. Maya, this enemy has been given even access to the mind. It can attack even in the mind. If I want to attack you, I can attack you only physically, correct? I can break one or two bones of you. But Maya is not going to leave there. It attacks the mind also and tortures them. Come on, do it, push it. So how can we say now, even in sleep, mind is there, no, Maya will play with it, it will tear it to pieces. This mind, if it is not engaged, it is in great danger actually. Correct? And then body also, they are torturing by all kind of dualities of this world. You have to handle, you have to do something about it. You cannot say, no, I cannot do anything. No, already war is declared. It won't. Just like they say sometimes, Pakistan has declared war and all terrorist activities are actually sponsored by Pakistan. India should do something. There's something you have to do. Just like America, if Al-Qaeda, they don't bomb them, they are ready to kill all of them. Correct? So you cannot say when war is declared one side, other side has to respond. That is called Adataina. Adataina means somebody comes to burn your house, somebody comes to attack you with weapons, somebody comes to kidnap your wife or say children, you will attack. Somebody comes home to kidnap your children, you cannot say, what to do? Attack. If you kill him that time, what can be done? Why he has attacked? So similarly, Maya also attack now. You cannot say, Arey, what can be done? That's how the Krishna is designed. Maya attacks every living entity. In this way you can do it. Actually, it is a servant of the Lord, but acting presently as our enemy. There is enmity, you fight with Maya, it is for your advancement in Krishna consciousness. And I give you an example. Suppose you have slept for a long time, or your leg you had a fracture, and the healing is not happening because you are walking it. What the doctor will do? He will put a plaster. When they remove the plaster, leg doesn't move for some time. Why? The muscles have not been exercised. So when we fight with Maya, we gradually regain our Krishna consciousness. Maya is referring to anything nonsense. He said, no. How you fight with Maya? Not that you take a knife and run on the road. I will kill Maya. No. You cannot see Maya also. What you will kill? Take it? So how do you fight with Maya? You have to fight with Maya. It is said, those who are constantly chanting the name of the Lord, Maya cannot do anything about it. Both by rising and setting, the sun is taking away one day from your life, every day. But those who constantly chant the name of the Lord, they win over this influence or something. They attack Maya. You want to kill me, you will not be able to kill me. Okay? But similarly, a desire comes, you say, no, this desire is not for service of Krishna. Reject it. You again one against Maya. Just like in Bhagavad Gita also, we know Krishna was leading the chariot. True, it is not symbolic, it's a fact. Krishna was leading, there was a real war and Krishna was there. But for ourselves, we can symbolize it. The same Krishna is ready to guide us in this big war against Maya. We also have a huge war against Maya. And in this war, Krishna is ready to guide us. And for devotees, sometimes Krishna used to do very wonderful things. There was some heavy astra thrown on Arjuna. Krishna pushed a chariot on the ground. It went below. Just kicked the chariot, put it went below. Astra went up. There was once Arjuna had to kill somebody, and by that time it already became sunset. Krishna created an artificial sunset. And then when that person Jayadratha, when that person thought that Arey ho gaya, Arjuna could not kill me, he said, promise, if he doesn't kill him by sunset, Arjuna will commit suicide. So over now, Arjuna is gone, he could not kill me. It was becoming evening. Arjuna was a huge army Duryodhana had kept so that Arjuna cannot reach also him, and therefore Arjuna will die. Kshatriyas give their word of honor that time. So Krishna says, okay, it doesn't matter, I will do something. It became almost evening, everybody thought it's over. Suddenly it became dark. Actually, Krishna had created an artificial crowd and kept it there. You see. And then that everybody started celebrating on the Kaurava side. Hey, Arjuna, it's over now. You have to die. And Arjuna was feeling sad. Krishna said, Arjuna, wait a minute. Keep your bow ready. You are ready? Yes, I am ready. Krishna removed the crowd. And that fellow was, now nobody was, he was unprotected. And Arjuna killed him. Because previous day he had participated in Abhimanyu Vada. That man, he had, for whatever reason, he had blocked the Pandavas. He had a blessing that one day he can handle the Pandavas. And that day he had not allowed any Pandavas to go in. When Abhimanyu was slaughtered, all people, top fighters of Kauravas surrounded him, not one by one. One by one they would have held them. All they surrounded him and killed him in a wrong way. Pandavas wanted to go for his protection. This fellow held him because he had the blessing. So Arjuna said, first I am going to kill this fellow. Other people I see later. He killed all of them actually in one day. Arjuna killed Karna, Arjuna killed everybody. But he wanted to first finish him off. So he had taken an oath that today I kill him. But Kauravas came to know that is an oath. And if I don't kill, then that's it. I will end my life. So Krishna arranged. He created sunset. There was once a very powerful astra was thrown at Arjuna by somebody. Krishna rose from his chariot. And the whole astra became like a garland on Krishna's. Nothing. One day astras cannot do anything to Krishna. So similarly, Maya is throwing big weapons. Brahmastra Maya is throwing. Krishna is ready to help us. Provided God has those, actually we cannot fight with Maya. Devi Eshu Gurumai, Maya Durataya. It is the energy of Krishna. How can you fight? Mama Maya, Krishna's energy. You are a small, tiny jiva. You are blown away by Maya. You cannot fight. Mameve Prapadante. You take shelter of Krishna. Maya Mitam Taradite. You will be able to tackle this Maya. Come on. Come. Krishna with me. You can tackle Maya. So therefore, war is already declared. You cannot sleep now. Attack. But depend on Krishna. Krishna says, Ma Manusmara Yuddhacha. You remember me and fight. And say, no, I will not win. What is this? You are a fool or what? Maya will swallow you easily. You say, I will not. You have to fight with Maya. And how do you fight with Maya? Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare. Keep chanting this. And you are fighting with Maya. And then Maya will be, just like there was an example of Haridas Thakur. Maya Devi personally came to test him. Nothing but war it is. And Haridas Thakur was an ocean of pleasure. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare. One night she tested him. Just like previously he was tested a prostitute. Again he was tested. This was in a cave given by Advaita Acharya. He was staying. And then he was tested once. So she came in the night. Maya Devi personally personified unimaginable beauty. And even spiritual pleasure. Next day again she came. And sitting this way, that way, they make all poses to attract his attention. No use. He's drinking the pleasure, he's fighting. But how is he fighting? You engaging. We cannot directly fight with Maya. Actually, Maya comes to attack you, you should neglect Maya. That is the best way to fight with Maya, the unique way to fight with Maya. Don't attack, you will be finished. Our fighting with Maya is to neglect Maya and absorb ourselves in Krishna's lotus. Maya will be just like, Maya will be finished. Actually, more you meditate on any object thrown by Maya, the object becomes more and more powerful. You cannot handle it. Neglect. You can win over Maya by neglect. Dhyayate vishya putsa sangastesh vijayate sanga sanjayate kama kama krodha vijayate krodha vate samoha samoha smriti vikramaha suti bhamshad buddhinasha pranashya. So Maya, as you contemplate, things become powerful and powerful. What you should do? Ignore Maya. And that's how you win over Maya. But if you ignore Maya, where do you put your mind? The Maya will enter there. Put Krishna there. Therefore, Prabhupada says, Krishna Surya Sama. Krishna is like the sun. Maya tara andhakara. Maya is like andhakara. Then, what is the sloka? Yaha Krishna taha Maya na adhikara. Where Krishna is there, Maya has no right to come. So Maya is coming with a sword. Come on! I'm going to fight with you. What do? You go to Krishna. Maya has no courage, no face to come where Krishna is there. Never come. Just like the sun. Shadow cannot come in front of the sun. So similarly, if you enter Krishna's room, be with Krishna. Just like now we are here hearing Bhagavad Gita. Outside what all natak is going on, we are saved from that. We are saved from that. Similarly, we are busy, absorbed in service to Krishna, we neglect Maya. And the Maya will come with the sword to fight with you. Neglect it. And she has no. Can she then attack you? She cannot come in front of Krishna. She is like a shadow. Shadow cannot come in front of the sun. Not possible. So Maya Adhikara. So Krishna is like the sun. Prabhupada once was walking in the beach. And all the devotees were there. Prabhupada immediately says, keep the sun of Krishna always shining. Maya will not be able to touch it. Keep the sun. And another thing he says, there are so many glowworms in this world, pretending to be so-called gods. They cannot do anything. You just keep the sun of Krishna always shining. So we should always be convinced of this. Keep Krishna consciousness alive in the heart. Keep touching. Keep touching Krishna by association. Touch Krishna either by the holy name, or by the Shabda, or by the Prasadam, or by the message, or by the mission, by the scripture. Keep touching Krishna. You be with Krishna in this way. How do I be with Krishna? I don't have power to now personally go and be with Krishna. I have no power. So how will Krishna Surya I can be with? These are the ways. Because Krishna, at this moment, we are not ready for personal association of the Lord. So Krishna mercifully manifests himself in certain ways. Very with great humility and submission, we should associate with these forms of Krishna. The holy name, the deities, the scripture, the devotees, then Prasadam, Charanagat, all the different manifestations of Krishna, we should be with them. Then what happens? Maya will run away. He will take his weapons and run away. So there was one great Acharya. In fact, in Haridas Thakur case, finally what happens is that the Durga Devi, on the third day, reveals herself, and Durga personally came to test you. I'm amazed. Even Brahma and Shiva cannot handle what you've done. Amazing. Maya is so powerful. Brahma once ran after his daughter. Shiva ran after Mohini Murti. We all know that. But this is, you are amazing. This is Maya personified. I want to take Diksha from you. My husband, Lord Shiva, has given me Ramanama. Give me Krishna Nama mantra. He was chanting the Hare Krishna mantra. So he initiated her. So not only you can fight with Maya by neglecting her, you can initiate Maya. And Maya paid obeisance to him and went. So Maya is actually not your enemy in one sense. In higher understanding, even though it's acting like an enemy, it's like a teacher in a college. When he gives an exam, it looks like an enemy. Okay? Any student feels, yeah, this teacher is a demon, Rakshas, and he said there is a surprise quiz. Correct? They look at it as like enemies only. We like obstructing their enjoyment of life. They look like that. But actually, if you think with a sober mind, he is not my enemy. He is actually trying to improve me. So similarly, Maya keeps giving exams one after another. And as he passes an exam, Maya is happy. Now, okay. First class he passed, the teacher says, now tougher exam is ready. Now second class exam. Arey, this fellow will not leave me. Now tougher exam, not tougher exam, not tougher exam, not tougher exam. Like that it is. So similarly, Maya also, we are now succumbing to small exams from Maya. You never get an exam more than your capacity. A teacher can make a mistake like this, but it does not happen with Maya. Maya gives you an exam according to your capacity. You are never aware. You are being examined also. When a normal teacher gives you exam, you are very well aware. Exam is going on now. But Maya exam, you are not even aware. It is always to your capacity. And by solving Maya's exam, you become happy day by day. Karmi exam you solve, it's not no guarantee. I may be 10 pointer, I may be first class with distinction, I may be the most depressed man, quite possible. But it doesn't give, there is no spiritual advancement. On Maya's exam, you pass day by day, you advance, you become more happy. It makes your life successful. So this is very important actually. So Maya is, even though we began saying Maya is an enemy, but the fact is, Maya is only doing us thankless tasks. Just like Prabhupada said, a police. Nobody is happy when police arrest him. But anybody say thanks. Nobody say thanks. Thankless tasks. So same way, teacher's job is also today practically thankless. Teacher gives exams, he gives quizzes. Finally he knows, they may not appreciate, but it is good for them. They will not study otherwise. The same way, sometimes you get bothered. Why is it that Maya is giving an exam? What is all this, It looks like an enemy actually, to a neophyte person. It is true. But if you took it a proper understanding, Maya is not an enemy. Actually, it is trying to make you advance in Krishna consciousness. Because every time Maya gives you an exam, it's like a teacher. But normal teacher may give a mistake, give a test tougher than you. Sometimes you feel, Maya gave such a tough exam, I could not do anything. No sir. Maya's exam is never over your capacity. It's within your capacity to actually solve that paper. So we should take it in the right spirit. And here Lord Shiva is praying, and he is the husband of Durga, and he is giving information, great devotees, great saints. Krishna also gives in Bhagavad Gita. Just like any exam you have to give, you read a textbook to solve that exam paper. The textbook is Bhagavad Gita. You read Bhagavad Gita, you get the textbook. If you read, you can solve the exam of Maya every moment, which is good. And another thing is, a normal examination system takes time. If you want to become PhD, it takes certain time. Some parts of the world, they are a little flexible. Means you can pass 2-3 classes in 1 year if you want. They have in cases of people, just 10-year, 15-year-old, they pass engineering also, which is 22 years it takes. Now some person, 12-year-old boy cleared IIT exam. So they have flexibility. Many colleges, they give them double jump. Some schools also in India, they give double jump. The child is very bright, his IQ is very sharp. Maya, 1 minute you can pass all the exams. Maya is very, very dynamic. If you are very sincere, 1 moment you can surrender to Krishna and pass all the exams of Maya in 1 moment. But that requires, otherwise, the general instruction in Bhagavad Gita is Shanai, Shanai. Gradually, one by one, you take up one by one. Okay. Just like if somebody comes to say chant 16 on immediately, we generally request you to chant 16. But he said, okay, we fix some number, maintain that, and slowly, gradually increase, come to 16. And that's kind of a kavacha. If anybody chants 16 on attentively, it's kind of a kavacha. Whole day, he'll be able to handle the exam of mind. And then if he reads also, adds some reading, adds some other elements. Because we began with this process, that if you keep Krishna's son with you, Maya will not be able to touch you. So whole day, we should be busily engaged in service to Krishna. Maya is looking for a loophole. What is that? Idle mind, devil's workshop. When we are unoccupied in service to Krishna, at that time, we are in darkness. Easily shadows can envelop us. But when the bright sun of Krishna consciousness shining, Maya has no place. So keep always bright, mission of Lord Chaitanya, mission of Srila Prabhupada alive in your heart. Try to do something. Nothing is in this world actually impractical. Everything in this world can be dedicated or devoted to Krishna's service. Nothing is. All varieties of material existence can be devoted for Krishna's pleasure. So take anxiety for that. Be busy with that. Then everything will be nice. And you'll win over the exam of Maya. Srila Prabhupada.